black versus white, tall versus short, rich versus poor. And so you see that language, yes, that Marxist language. We just need to steal more. We haven't stolen enough. That's the reason why you're suffering at the pump. We just need to steal from the billionaires more, actually. I want to be very clear. If there's any way that I have adapted my own thought process over the years, it is just the full recognition that the American people have been sold out from both sides of the aisle.
Coming right for us.
It's coming right for us.
They keep us warring with one another because it is a criminal enterprise at the top. And black versus white, tall versus short, rich versus poor. And so you see that language, yes, that Marxist language. We just need to steal more. We haven't stolen enough. That's the reason why you're suffering at the pump. We just need to steal from the billionaires more, actually relying again on economic ignorance, because of course it is the billionaires who produce jobs that give people the opportunities. They have their wealth because they're providing opportunities to more people that can, also have that economic growth throughout their lifetimes. That economic mobility is what we fight for in America.
Really quick, guys, if you can do me a huge favor, I am so glad that you are here partying with me, but do me a favor, hit that share button. Let's keep the party raging. Let's bring some new people in and get it wild.
And so I understand it now. I understand it when I see people nodding. I understand what Eisenhower warned against with the military-industrial complex. I understand why it is that the Pentagon just can't find the billions of dollars every time they do an accounting. Oopsies, we lost it, because these are money laundering operations, okay? And it is your money that they are laundering, right?
Yep.
They never want these wars to end. It is so obvious. There's just...
And I was going to say it's so obvious. I literally took the words out of my mouth, because we know this. We know that these companies make money going to war. We know that. We know that there was like a, 5-6 month period where we weren't at war.
Man, those are good times.
And they weren't happy about it. Their stock price went down. They're like, oh, we got to fix this. Oh, there's Ukraine. How convenient. Oh, Putin is so bad. It's one of those things. Again, if you're not at least of the opinion that that's a reasonable position to have, if you're not at least of the position that, like, okay, well, I don't believe that, but it makes sense that you do believe that, then you're just stupid.
There's no way. Can we take a 5-minute break from dropping bombs? Can we get like 5 months of no drama?
No new wars with Trump.
A week after we left Afghanistan and left all of the weaponry, they then announced that we're locking up with Ukraine, and money's going this way. It's never ending. It's perpetual. And it's not because Ukraine is a democracy, a beacon of democracy. Don't believe me? Go read the New York Times about Zelensky and Ukraine 3 years ago, what they were saying about the money and the corruption in that area. It's because he's a part of it. He's a part of their syndicate. The media wants to convince you that Zelensky's some good hero fighting for democracy, because they know that you probably don't understand the politics in Ukraine, relying on our ignorance, the American people's ignorance, to think that if they keep saying we're spreading democracy, we're not spreading anything but your tax dollars.
That's my money!
Okay, to foreign countries who can launder it back to the exact same people that sold you out in the first place.
Facts.
So it's a Republican and it's Democrat and it's cancerous.
There you go. This is why Candace is here. This is why Candace is here. Because if they're, if PBD and Valuetainment and whatever, if they're getting into some unholy alliance here, I think of everything that Guantex on point, that, you keep your friends close, your enemies closer. I'm hoping. And that's why I'm saying I'm waiting. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to give any opinion on that until I see what they do. Because it could very easily be, exactly. If he gets his own show and hopefully co-hosts with Sussex, so the chat just trolls him 24/7. It might just be, hey, let's make sure this guy can't ever work in broadcasting ever again. Probably not, but I'm saying let's know for sure first.
Republican and it's Democrat and it's cancerous.
I think a lot of it is sad. I think the more that you guys recognize what the two-party dynamic is about, what it rewards and why, I don't see it in the same characterizations.
Shout out to Virgil Kane, all the way over from Manchester, England. Welcome to the party. Everybody else over on Facebook, say hello. Hit that like button and even give it a heart if you're having fun.
That you do, but I'm not in the position business. You know what I mean? I'm in the analysis business of it.
It means you think you're better than other people.
And I get why they applaud, and I get why you're concerned. And I get all these metrics. One, but I just, it's interesting when it's all a function of your perspective. Headlines are one of the worst things in the media. They've always been that way, by the way. The headline has always been deceptive. Nobody reads the piece. There's a formula when it comes to writing pieces where
what are you talking about, bro?
The counter.
I don't know if you know this. Let's see. Let's see when the camera went over to him. So at 3 minutes, we're now at 3:46. He hasn't said anything yet. He's just talking. He's just saying things. He hasn't said anything yet.
Is usually like 5 paragraphs down. Why? Because nobody's going to go 5 paragraphs down. But then they feel like they're being fair.
We would tear that shit apart.
That's why I very rarely talk to the media. That's ironic, right? Because I'm in it, right? But the media is not a monolith. I don't talk to them because I know what they're going to write because I do the same job. I know what the story is on me. I know how they're going to cover things. Okay. Right. Ukraine. Johnson was nodding because his caucus wants to do the funding. So he's nodding because it reflects the position of his caucus. Why do they want to fund Ukraine? I believe that there is a consensus among the leadership that they see Zelensky more as a change agent than as more of the same in Ukraine. Your history of Ukraine is right, and it's obvious. Ukraine has been a dirty place for a long time. It's a kleptocracy. He is perceived as somebody who's going to change that. Is he or is he not? I don't know. You'll get information on both sides. He has been a little distracted from changing his country by the fact that he has an existential threat against it in the form of Russia. Are we spreading democracy?
No. Are we supposed to?
I don't even know anymore if democracy is really a suitable system
based
for a lot of countries and cultures. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying democracy bad. I'm not saying that. It's certainly right for us here.
Is it though? I believe in a constitutional republic. I don't know about you, but yeah, I'm no democracy here. Thank you very much. My rule doesn't work. Let's also not forget that one of Chris's former female coworkers accused him of groping her. There were witnesses. Well, and we believe all women, right? I'm not gonna anything like that. I am not gonna touch it if I don't know what's good. I don't care if I like the person. I don't like the person. Playing around with that stuff, I don't want to do it.
I just don't know that that's what America should be in the business of doing. Do I understand why they do it? Yes. Do I think it's interesting? And do I have my own locked in frame that I can't get out of, which is what I see of a lot of people in politics? I do. I can't get away from my I want to pick the right word, but I'll just go with this one. Hate of the two-party system. It used to be, I'm old, right? I remember when you couldn't find conservatives or Republicans who were against any foreign intervention. You could not find it.
True. Yep. There's been, talk about the party switch. I don't know where it came from, and I don't know how it's been such a pervasive message that the Republicans are really the ones that had the Dixiecrats and the KKK. It was the Democratic Party, but they switched, and now really that's the Republicans.
Who told you about that?
I don't know where that idea came from, but somebody told it to me, and I believed it for a long time. Ironically, now we had the liberals who were anti-war, anti-establishment, anti-big pharma, all that stuff. Now there's been a party switch. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed that clip, check out the full live stream link in the bio and catch me live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. See you there.